Hi everyone, and welcome to my little art studio. I'm so glad you're here. Sometimes I know we put far too much pressure on ourselves to create something extraordinary, to make every page worthy of being framed and every sketch worthy of being shared. I think you get my point. But I don't think that's what journals were meant to be. I'm a Virgo. And I over Virgo things. And if you're a Virgo, you know what I'm talking about. But I also use my imagination so much, and I just want to get what's in the head onto some sort of piece of paper. And here I imagine that 200 years ago, after an afternoon spent visiting friends in an English countryside, someone might have returned home, that someone being myself, of course, in my head, opened a little journal, and made the quickest sketch that they could, not to impress anyone, but just to remember. Remember what they did and how they felt, where they were. And that's what I wanted this page to feel like. Just a memory, just a sketch, and I'm going to be putting it into one of my favorite old books. So this little country house isn't based on any particular estate. It's simply inspired by the beautiful Georgian homes that dotted the English countryside during the Regency era. They had strong, elegant lines with tall windows that caught the afternoon light. That was very important, filling those large, tall, high-ceilinged rooms with lots of light, and those long, beautiful driveways that slowly disappeared into old trees. Nothing overly detailed, nothing precious here, just enough to capture the feeling of being there. So the windows, for example, in this little sketch are wonky. They did have, in the Georgian homes, 6/6 window sash panes. The uber wealthy would have had 9/9 or 12/12. So the other thing is my perspective isn't accurate. Again, that's okay. It's just a sketch. But sometimes those pages that I treasure the most are the ones that feel alive. I have several different versions of this Washington Irving book. I like them because they say the sketchbook on them, and it's 34 or so different essays and short stories that Washington Irving put together in around 1818 to 1820, which is perfect. It fits this period perfectly. I thought it went well with this painting of my roses, so I just tore up the edges on it. Remember, it's not precious. And I'm just going to glue this little page down. After the sketch was somewhat finished, I tucked it into this book, and then I added a few dried flowers, and I melted a little sealing wax, and I pressed a stamp into it. I am not good at this, but it worked. For some reason it worked out this time. I've had a couple of catastrophes trying to do this, so I was hoping for the best here. And then I reached for my fountain pen that my dear son gave to me as a gift, and I imagined a letter written to a dear friend. Maybe it says this: We had such a wonderful time at Mr. and Mrs. Smythe's country home on last Saturday that I fear I've lost all feeling in my feet from dancing in their lovely ballroom. I wish you could have been here. And I just scribbled it. I scribbled it on there because this is fast. This is a quick sketch we're putting in here, and we're not looking for perfection. One of my favorite things about art journaling is that nothing has to be finished. You don't need a masterpiece. You don't need expensive supplies. The paper that I used here for this, it's not even watercolor paper. It's just a toned sketch paper that frankly didn't take the water too well, but I don't care. Doesn't matter. But here's the thing. Every English country estate deserves a proper name. This one doesn't have one yet, and I want you to name it. Can you think of some names we could call this estate? Put it down in the comments below. I am putting together a really great Regency art journaling class that we can do together. Sign up at KimberlyKlineDesign.com for the drop date on that. We're going to have so much fun. And if you get the chance, hit the like button, subscribe for more, because I have a lot more coming. And I hope you all have a really wonderful day.